Let me start by telling you what is a singing bowl. If you are a yoga teacher and you're planning on using them at the end of your class while people are lying down in Shavasana, then what I recommend is that you buy a proper singing bowl. I came up here with 3 different bowls. I still believe that you can use any type of equipment, any instrument, to provide a form of experience and a form of healing. But if you want what we call a Tibetan singing bowl, this is what you're looking for. You do not want this, and you do not want this. I think these are okay as an addition to whatever bowl you will have, but I don't think you will get the experience that you're looking for if you buy these 2 types of bowls. Alright? So now that this is covered, let me tell you a few things about how to use a singing bowl as a yoga teacher. First of all, if you have not done any kind of training, but you're drawn to it and you think that you can do it on your own at the end of the class, I would recommend that you use something with a soft topping, okay, a soft cover. So here you have a mallet, and here you have a wooden stick with either leather or velvet at the end. What I would not recommend that you go for is a full wooden stick without any cover. Why? It's first of all because if you've never had a training, you might not know how to hit your bowl properly. What is the limit of your bowl? How strong you can go for it to still sound good without being a total disaster. When you have a soft fabric at the end, it helps control the sound. It makes the dings and the dangs a little softer. So it's a better experience for your audience, for your students. Okay, so remember this. Something like this, and you will get this type of effect. Or something like this. These would be nice sounds. What to do and what not to do now is this. You don't want that. It's not pleasant, it's not nice, and you're going to stress your students out instead of relaxing them. Okay? Now, once we've covered what to use, the types of mallets to use, you can of course stay where you are. You might be at one corner or one side of the room and your students around you, and this is what you're having. It's okay, by the way, to do it with only one bowl. I recommend few bowls because each bowl has a different frequency, a different tune, and will create something in your students. But my biggest recommendation is move in the room. Don't stand still, don't stay in your corner. What's going to happen is that if you're here, they are going to experience the sound. But the beauty of it is if you go, my mic is running away, you move around in the room. Let's say your student is lying down here, you come on your knees, you bend your knees, you come above their head, and then you use your bowl. The person is going to experience magic. Now, if you understand energies and you understand the electromagnetic field of a person, the aura, you as a person using the singing bowl, as the teacher, you're going to notice also that when you're hitting this bowl on top of someone's head, your bowl is going to react one way. If you go into another student and you do that, you will see that the sound might be different. And then different again on the other student. And by doing that, you're going to observe certain patterns because those students are going to come to you and say, oh, when you were above me, this is what I felt, this is what happened to me. So you're going to notice certain things. And you want that. You want the sound to go and to be diffused into their own aura, into their own body, for them to experience it. So of course you can strike the ball. but you can also use it as a continuous singing. So you can do that, ideally without the jumping. You can stay seated, or again, you walk around the room and you pass by your students. You can stay close to each student for a few seconds, and then you continue moving around. So you can have the continuous singing, and then you walk around. And I said that earlier, but it's also nice to have different sizes of balls so that you create different tunes. So I hope that was helpful. I wish you a good practice, and don't hesitate if you have further questions.